Imagine walking into a world where every detail whispers elegance. Every smile tells a story, and every corner of a grand estate is alive with anticipation. Downton Abbey is not just a place, it is a canvas for love, tradition, and unforgettable moments. Today, we step into the world of grand wedding ceremonies, where the charm of the past meets the magic of romance. Every gown, every floral arrangement, every delicate piece of silver carries the weight of centuries, setting the stage for stories that will be remembered forever. This is more than a wedding, it is an experience, a dance of love and legacy. The morning sun rises gently over the rolling hills surrounding Downton Abbey, casting a soft golden glow across the estate. The air is crisp, filled with the quiet hum of activity. In the garden, gardeners move with precision, placing delicate floral arrangements along winding stone paths. Roses, peonies, and lilies are carefully tied with satin ribbons, their colors chosen to perfectly match the season and the elegance of the upcoming ceremony. Every bloom is positioned not just for beauty, but to create a feeling of timeless charm. Inside the grand halls, servants move with quiet efficiency, laying out polished silverware, arranging crystal glasses, and adjusting linen napkins so that every fold is perfect. Chandeliers glint in the early light, reflecting hundreds of tiny sparkles across the polished wooden floors. The air smells faintly of fresh flowers and waxed. Policia mixture that seems to promise something extraordinary is about to unfold. Outside, the driveway begins to fill with vintage carriages, their wheels crunching softly against the gravel. Gentlemen in tailored suits step down gracefully, tipping their hats to waiting hosts, while ladies in flowing dresses glide past, their delicate gloves brushing lightly against the carriage doors. Each arrival adds a sense of excitement and anticipation. Faces glimmer with happiness. Yet there is a quiet Tincina whisper of nerves that comes before one of life's most important moments. Even the simplest objects seem magical in this setting. The invitation cards, written in delicate calligraphy, lie ready for the guests, their envelopes sealed with wax. Candles flicker faintly along the windowsills, casting dancing shadows that hint at romance and history intertwined. The grand staircase, a silent witness to generations of love and celebration, waits patiently for the bride's first steps to descend into the hall. Every corner of Downton Abbey feels alive. The estate itself becomes a character, silently observing and embracing the human stories that will soon unfold. As the clock ticks toward the ceremony, there is a rhythm to the preparation, a quiet but deliberate pace that blends tradition with anticipation. Guests, staff, and family alike move like pieces in a carefully choreographed dance. Each action purposeful, each gesture echoing the grandeur of the past. This is more than a wedding venue. It is a stage for memories. Every glance, every smile, every soft sigh contributes to the story about to be written. As the doors open and the first notes of music drift through the halls, one cannot help but feel that something magical is about to happen. Downton Abbey's grand wedding ceremonies are not just events, they are living stories, moments frozen in time. Waiting for love to step into the spotlight, the morning light streams through the tall, lace-draped windows of Downton Abbey, brushing softly across the room where the bride prepares for her moment. The air is quiet, almost sacred, yet it hums with the invisible excitement that only a wedding day can hold. On a polished wooden table, the wedding gown rests like a promise, its delicate lace and intricate embroidery catching the sunlight, shimmering as if holding secrets of the past. Every fold, every seam is a testament to craftsmanship, waiting for the bride to bring it to life. A gentle rustle breaks the stillness as the bride steps closer, her hands trembling slightly not from fear, but from the weight of the day ahead. The gown is lifted carefully, smoothed over her shoulders, and adjusted so it flows like liquid silk across the floor. Her maid of honor helps with each clasp, each delicate button, ensuring nothing is out of place. Gloves are slipped on, rings carefully held in soft velvet, and a veil, light as morning mist, is gently placed, framing her face like a halo. Meanwhile, the room fills with subtle sounds, the soft clink of jewelry being arranged, A brush gliding through the bride's hair, whispers of encouragement, and the faint tick of an old grandfather clock. The bouquet rests on a nearby table, its roses and peonies perfectly arranged with satin ribbons curling like gentle waves. Each flower is chosen for more than beauty. It represents love, hope, and the start of a new chapter. The bride pauses in front of a mirror, her reflection catching her breath. The mirror doesn't just show her image, it shows the anticipation, the nervous excitement, the quiet strength that comes with stepping into a new life. Every detail matters, from the sparkle of the earrings to the soft glow of her cheeks. Every element tells a story of elegance and grace. Outside, carriage wheels click against gravel, reminding her that the world is waiting. The hush of preparation is about to give way to music, laughter, and the steps down the aisle that will change everything. Every brushstroke of makeup, every carefully placed curl, is a note in a silent symphony leading to the grand moment. The tension and excitement intertwine, creating a perfect balance of anticipation and beauty. In Downton Abbey, bridal preparations are more than routine. They are a dance between tradition and personal expression, where the past whispers through lace and silk, and the future shines in the bride's eyes. The room is alive with intention and with every careful movement. The story of love, legacy, and a grand wedding unfolds. One delicate step at a time, the gravel driveway of Downton Abbey begins to sparkle under the soft morning light as carriages arrive, their polished wheels rolling with quiet elegance. Gentlemen in dark-tailored suits step down with careful poise, tipping hats in greeting, while ladies in flowing dresses and wide-brimmed hats glide across the steps with the grace of dancers. Each arrival brings a ripple of anticipation, a sense that something extraordinary is about to unfold. Faces are bright with excitement, cheeks flushed with emotion. Yet there is a quiet reverence. It's an understanding that this day is as much about family as it is about love. Inside the grand halls, laughter mingles with soft murmurs as family members greet one another. Generations gather together, grandparents, cousins, siblings, all carrying stories, memories, and traditions that have been passed down through time. Servants move silently among them, offering trays of delicate pastries and glasses of sparkling wine, their presence almost invisible, yet essential to the seamless flow of the day. Every detail, from the positioning of chairs to the alignment of flower arrangements, reflects a deep respect for ceremony and elegance. The younger generation peers curiously from behind their elders, caught between excitement and awe. Children clutch small bouquets or handkerchiefs, practicing shy smiles, knowing they are part of a moment that will be remembered forever. Older family members adjust their collars, straighten their hats, and exchange knowing glances. Quiet recognition of history repeating itself in this grand setting. The Abbey feels alive with anticipation, each corner filled with stories waiting to intersect on this unforgettable day. Outside, a soft breeze carries the scent of roses and freshly cut grass, brushing past the arriving guests. Horses shift in their carriages, their hooves tapping in rhythm with the hearts of those gathering inside. Every movement, every glance seems orchestrated by the invisible hand of tradition. The estate itself becomes a silent witness, observing the union of generations, watching the coming together of families who share in both joy and the solemn beauty of the occasion. As guests find their seats, the murmur of conversation fades, replaced by the soft rustle of silk, whispers of anticipation, and the faint sound of a piano playing a gentle prelude. Each person carries their own emotions: excitement, hope, nostalgia, and love blending together to create an invisible, powerful tapestry that surrounds the ceremony. It is a reminder that a wedding is never just about the couple. It is about everyone who has shaped, loved, and supported them along the way. In Downton Abbey, the guests are not merely spectators, they are part of the story, integral threads in the rich tapestry of a family's history. Their presence adds weight to every vow, warmth to every smile, and meaning to every glance shared in the grand halls. With the guests gathered and the family ready, the stage is set, the air thick with anticipation. And the world of Downton Abbey prepares to witness a wedding like no other. celebration of love, legacy, and the enduring bonds of family. The doors of the grand hall swing open slowly, revealing a scene of breathtaking elegance. Sunlight filters through the tall windows, scattering across polished floors and gilded decorations, illuminating every carefully placed detail. The air feels charged, heavy with anticipation as guests rise. Their eyes drawn to the aisle adorned with delicate petals that seem to float on air. Each flower, each ribbon, has been positioned with care, creating a path that whispers stories of love, history, and tradition. Soft notes from a string quartet fill the room, weaving a melody that is at once gentle and profound. The bride appears, stepping gracefully onto the aisle, her gown flowing like liquid light behind her. The veil drapes softly across her face, a silken barrier that holds both mystery and promise. Every step is measured, every glance deliberate, carrying the weight of the moment. Guests hold their breath, sensing that they are witnessing more than a ritual. They are witnessing a story being written in real time. The groom stands at the front, calm yet undeniably moved. His hands are slightly clenched, a subtle reflection of nerves and anticipation. He watches every detail, the soft sway of the bride's gown, the shimmer of her jewelry, the gentle tilt of her head as she approaches. The atmosphere is almost sacred, a delicate balance between quiet reverence and the deep, unspoken emotions that fill the room. As the couple meets at the altar, their hands brush, sending an electric current of connection that seems to ripple through the room. The officiant's voice is steady, guiding them through vows that are timeless yet intensely personal. Rings are held, exchanged, and gently placed on fingers, their metallic shine reflecting both light and legacy. Each gesture, no matter how small, carries meaning, echoing centuries of tradition that Downton Abbey has quietly preserved. The camera, unseen yet omnipresent, would linger on details. The trembling hand of the bride adjusting her bouquet, the subtle catch in the groom's breath, the soft tear glistening on a grandmother's cheek. Candles flicker along the walls, their gentle flames dancing to the rhythm of the moment. Every glance, every motion, is magnified by the silent grandeur of the estate. Outside, the gardens seem to hold their breath, as if nature itself pauses to honor the union. The murmur of guests fades to a hushed reverence, and even the sunlight seems to lean closer, casting a warm golden glow on the couple. It is a moment frozen in time, fragile, precious, and utterly unforgettable. In Downton Abbey, the ceremony is more than words and gestures. It is a convergence of love, tradition, and history. Every element, from petals on the floor to the tallest candle on the altar, is part of a delicate choreography designed to make the moment eternal. Here, amid whispers, glances, and soft music, a grand story of love unfolds one step at a time, leaving an imprint on everyone present and echoing through the halls of Downton Abbey forever. The grand doors of Downton Abbey opened to reveal a room transformed into a dream of elegance and festivity. Long tables stretch across the hall, adorned with crisp white linens, crystal glasses, and delicate floral centerpieces that seem to float above the polished surfaces. Candles flicker softly in their golden holders, casting a warm, inviting glow that dances across the faces of guests, illuminating joy and wonder in equal measure. The aroma of fine cuisine, roasted meats, freshly baked bread, and sweet pastries mingles with the scent of fresh flowers, creating an invisible thread of anticipation and delight. Laughter fills the air, soft at first, then rising into a chorus of celebration. Gentle clinking of glasses punctuates the joyous murmurs as the guests raise their toasts to the newlyweds. Each cheer, each whispered congratulations, is a brushstroke in the vibrant painting of the reception. The orchestra swells, playing a gentle waltz that seems to float through the room, guiding couples onto the dance floor where polished shoes glide across the floor in rhythm with soft, enchanting melodies. Every movement, every twirl, is elegant and precise, yet infused with warmth, spontaneity, and joy. The bride and groom, radiant and composed, share their first dance amidst the softly glowing candles and the admiring eyes of family and friends. Their steps, though choreographed by tradition, carry a natural grace born from the depth of their emotions. The veil of anticipation lifts with each turn, placed by the freedom of celebration and the quiet exhilaration of shared happiness. Children weave between tables, their laughter ringing out like bells, chasing the ends of ribbons or peeking curiously at the elaborate wedding cake adorned with intricate sugar flowers that mirror the blooms decorating the hall. Every detail tells story. The hand-stitched napkins, the polished silverware, the gentle flicker of candlelight reflecting on crystal wine glasses, even the smallest gestures, the passing of a dish, the subtle adjustment of a chair. The exchange of knowing smiles between family members carry the weight of tradition and care. The estate itself seems to hum with approval, its walls echoing laughter and music, bearing witness to the merging of hearts and the celebration of love that transcends time. Outside, twilight falls over the Abbey gardens, painting the sky with shades of pink, gold, and lavender. Guests step outside to enjoy the evening air, their conversations blending with the distant call of birds and the rustle of leaves in a gentle breeze. Lanterns flicker along the paths, casting a romantic glow that mirrors the warmth and light inside the grand hall. Every corner, every shadow seems to celebrate the union, adding a touch of magic to the already extraordinary day in Downton Abbey. A wedding reception is more than food, music, and dancing it is a tapestry of emotions, tradition, and elegance. Each laugh, each toast, each step on the dance floor contributes to a story that will linger in memory. Echoing through the halls long after the candles have dimmed and the guests have gone home, this celebration is not just a party yet, is a living, breathing extension of the love that has just been pledged, a vivid, joyful reminder of why Downton Abbey remains the perfect stage for a grand wedding. Downton Abbey is a place where every wedding carries echoes of history, whispers of romance, and moments that linger long after the day has ended. Iconic moments from past ceremonies are woven into the very fabric of the estate, creating an atmosphere where tradition and emotion meet in breathtaking harmony. Even faceless, these moments speak volumes, gloved hands exchanging rings, delicate bouquets trembling in gentle hands, and the soft sweep of a wedding gown across polished floors, each movement a story unto itself. The grand staircase, which has witnessed generations of love, becomes the perfect frame for these unforgettable images. Brides descend with a quiet dignity, their steps measured yet full of anticipation. While guests tilt their heads in admiration, each glance, each gentle touch of a hand, seems amplified by the weight of history. As if the walls themselves are urging the couple forward, from the soft whisper of vows to the subtle brush of fingertips. Every action captures the essence of Downton Abbey weddings, emotional and timeless. Outside, the gardens provide a stage for cherished memories. Carriages lined up under blooming arches, petals scattered along winding paths, and fountains glimmering in the sunlight form a setting that is both romantic and cinematic. Guests pause to take in the scenery, savoring quiet moments between laughter and celebration. Even the wind seems to participate, rustling leaves in harmony with the soft murmur of conversation and the delicate notes of a distant piano. Every detail, from the lace of a glove to the sparkle of a ring, is magnified in these iconic moments, creating images that linger in the mind long after the ceremony has ended. Downton Abbey weddings are also defined by the little, human details that make them unforgettable. A father gently straightens his daughter's veil. A brother discreetly adjusts a sister's cuff, or a maid of honor steadies trembling hands as vows are spoken. These small gestures, often unnoticed in passing, carry profound meaning. They speak to the deep bonds of family and friendship, to the unspoken love that surrounds the couple, and to the legacy of tradition that makes each wedding at Downton Abbey extraordinary. Music plays a subtle but essential role in these moments. The soft strains of a string quartet, the gentle hum of a piano, or the occasional swell of a distant choir elevate ordinary gestures into timeless memories. The combination of sound, movement, and emotion transforms every ceremony into a visual and auditory masterpiece, a dance of elegance, heritage, and heartfelt connection. Even the simplest gestures, an exchanged smile, a shared glance, or the quiet rustle of silk, become iconic, immortalized by the setting and the emotions that fill it. In Downton Abbey, weddings are not just events. They are collections of moments that define love, honor, tradition, and create memories that will be recounted for generations. Each of these moments, whether grand or subtle, contributes to the enduring magic that makes Downton Abbey weddings legendary. Downton Abbey is a place where every wedding carries echoes of history, whispers of romance, and moments that linger long after the day is ended. Iconic moments from past ceremonies are woven into the very fabric of the estate, creating an atmosphere where tradition and emotion meet in breathtaking harmony. Even faceless, these moments speak volumes, gloved hands exchanging rings, delicate bouquets trembling in gentle hands, and the soft sweep of a wedding gown across polished floors, each movement a story unto itself. The grand staircase, which has witnessed generations of love, becomes the perfect frame for these unforgettable images. Brides descend with a quiet dignity, their steps measured yet full of anticipation, while guests tilt their heads in admiration. Each glance, each gentle touch of a hand seems amplified by the weight of history, as if the walls themselves are urging the couple forward. From the soft whisper of vows to the subtle brush of fingertips, every action captures the essence of Downton Abbey weddings: elegant, emotional, and timeless. Outside, the gardens provide a stage for cherished memories. Carriages lined up under blooming arches, petals scattered along winding paths, and fountains glimmering in the sunlight form a setting that is both romantic and cinematic. Guests pause to take in the scenery, savoring quiet moments between laughter and celebration. Even the wind seems to participate, rustling leaves in harmony with the soft murmur of conversation and the delicate notes of a distant piano. Every detail, from the lace of a glove to the sparkle of a ring, is magnified in these iconic moments, creating images that linger in the mind long after the ceremony has ended. Downton Abbey weddings are also defined by the little human details that make them unforgettable. A father gently straightens his daughter's veil. A brother discreetly adjusts a sister's cuff, or a maid of honor steadies trembling hands as vows are spoken. These small gestures, often unnoticed in passing, carry profound meaning. They speak to the deep bonds of family and friendship, to the unspoken love that surrounds the couple, and to the legacy of tradition that makes each wedding at Downton Abbey extraordinary. Music plays a subtle but essential role in these moments. The soft strains of a string quartet, the gentle hum of a piano, or the occasional swell of a distant choir elevate ordinary gestures into timeless memories. The combination of sound, movement, and emotion transforms every ceremony into a visual and auditory masterpiece, a dance of elegance, heritage, and heartfelt connection. Even the simplest gestures, an exchanged smile, a shared glance, or the quiet rustle of silk become iconic, immortalized by the setting and the emotions that fill it. In Downton Abbey, weddings are not just events. They are collections of moments that define love, honor, tradition, and create memories that will be recounted for generations. Each of these moments, whether grand or subtle, contributes to the enduring magic that makes Downton Abbey weddings legendary. As the sun begins to set over the rolling hills of Downton Abbey, a golden light bathes the estate, turning every window, flower, and stone pathway into a canvas of warmth and serenity. The laughter and music of the day have faded into gentle echoes, yet the magic of the wedding lingers in the air like a soft, invisible thread connecting the past to the present. Every candle, every petal, every shimmer of silk tells a story of love, family, and moments that will be remembered forever. Guests slowly make their way out of the grand halls, their smiles carrying the joy of a day well spent. Children dash through the gardens one last time, chasing shadows and lingering in the soft twilight. The bride and groom, hands intertwined, take a quiet moment together. Looking out over the estate they have called home for just a few hours, but will carry in their hearts for a lifetime. Their laughter blends with the rustle of leaves, the distant call of birds, and the soft whisper of the wind, creating a symphony of love that seems to linger in every corner of the abbey. Even the estate itself seems to sigh in satisfaction, its walls and gardens having once again witnessed a union that blends tradition, elegance, and emotion. The grandeur of Downton Abbey, the careful attention to detail, and the timeless beauty of the ceremonies all come together to create something far greater than a wedding. It is an experience, a memory, a living story of love and legacy. Every guest, every family member, every silent observer has played a part in this unfolding tale, and every moment will echo through the halls of Downton Abbey for generations to come. For those watching, it is a chance to step into this world of elegance and tradition, to witness the magic of grand weddings without leaving home, whether it is the meticulous preparations, the emotional vows, the joyful celebrations, or the iconic moments that make each ceremony unforgettable. Downton Abbey offers a glimpse into a world where every detail matters and every story is worth remembering. So, take a moment to imagine yourself walking down the aisle or standing among the guests, feeling the anticipation and joy that fills every corner of the abbey. Relive the grandeur, the laughter, and the timeless beauty of a wedding that is more than an event, is a living memory. And as you carry these moments with you, remember that love, family, tradition are the heartbeats of Downton Abbey, echoing forever in every glance, every smile, and every softly lit hall.